Hi students, welcome to ALPHORES e-learning program mathematics class. We are in multiple and submultiple angles. Yesterday we have done some problems regarding these multiple and submultiple angles. Now again extension, observe all of you here the heading, that is standard results in cosine functions using multiple and submultiple angles. Okay, many are there, better let us write all cosine function values at one stage. Now yesterday we have done this result students, that is under root of 2 plus etc. But we have done for finite value, that means 3 terms, 4 terms we have done, and as a more than one answer question we did. One case we did with 0 less than theta less than pi, and another case we did with 3 pi less than theta less than 4 pi. And now here the formula we can generalize only to the case 0 less than theta less than pi. To that one, let us generalize here the formula, that is up to n number of square roots. Okay, yesterday we did 3 square roots, now it is n is number of square roots. Understand here, root here, root here, root here, like that. How many such square roots are there? N number are there. So n is here representing number of square roots, and next value here theta is given, and that theta must be here obtuse angle or acute angle, but not more than pi. Okay, and next this is 2 to the power of n, where that n is nothing but here number of square roots. Okay students, so this is the result which we have done yesterday, and that is nothing but extra step. Yesterday we have taken 3 and here it is nothing but n values. Okay, so let us remember this one as a formula. And next students, observe here, this one is under root of 2 plus 2 plus, there is no cosine value at all, but answer is in terms of what here? Cosine function itself. Understand, moreover these are here finite number of values, understand, not infinite number of. Now let us observe how we got the second result, because the first one already in previous session we have done. So let us check here what about the second one. Second one here students, observe carefully the first result. In first result all are square root 2 etc. Only at one stage you got here cos theta. Understand? Now here that theta I am putting suppose pi by 2. Then what will happen? Cos 90. What is cos 90 value? 0. That means this 2 cos theta term completely vanishes. Hence students, you will get only here 2 plus etc. etc. These two, that's it. Okay, so here whenever you put theta is pi by 2 both the sides, then here it will be ended with 2, and this RHS value you will get here pi divided by 2 into 2 to the power of n, that is pi by 2 power n plus 1. So that's why we got the second result. So second result you got students by putting theta equal to pi by 2 in the first result, that implies cos theta equal to cos pi by 2, and hence the answer is here 0. Therefore here square root of 2 plus, again root of 2 plus, again root of 2 plus etc. n number of 2, then this side you got 2 into cos. In this result we are substituting. Okay, so that theta is nothing but here pi by 2. Therefore this is pi by 2 and divided by how much it is? 2 to the power of n, and hence this is nothing but 2 cos pi by 2 to the power of n plus 1. So this is the result you got. Therefore whenever you come across this kind of value, simply basing on number of square roots you can write the answer. Let us take one example. Suppose it is square root of 2 plus square root of 2 plus root of 2 plus root 2. Okay students, so a problem is given like this. So then they will ask about what is this value. Understand, then immediately you can remember this formula, and thereby here the answer is nothing but 2 into cos pi divided by 2 to the power of, what is n here? Number of square roots. How many square roots are there in the problem? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 square roots are there, and therefore here we write this is 4, n is 4, 4 plus 1, and thereby this is nothing but 2 cos 5 divided by what is the value? 2 to the power of 5, that is nothing but 32. If it is a known value, you could write the answer, whereas if it is in this way, then options also they give like this itself. Understand students? So easily you can write by using the formula they like this. So it is finite number of square roots you are having. Suppose the same problem if you are having infinite number of square roots. Understand? Infinite number of values. Okay, then what is our assumption actually? You know, this is just an algebra formula, not here directly, no need of using trigonometry there. Now here my question is, what about here? This number of values is nothing but infinite. In this way it is given, it goes on. Now as infinite number of values, then what about here? The answer. Then also you will get students here answer. The reason is, as long as these are going an infinite number of values, that means n is tending to here how much? Infinity, right? As n is tending to infinity, 2 to the power of infinity is tending to again infinity, and a finite value by infinity means it will become 0. So cos 0, what is cos 0? 1. So 2 into 1, it's nothing but 2. Therefore whenever infinite number of values present, then the answer is nothing but how much students? 2, because here n is tending to here infinity. So in this value, that means in our known formula, wherever n is there, if you substitute n is tending to infinity, 2 power infinity plus 1 is again infinity, and 2 power infinity means it is nothing but how much? Infinity, and hence finite value by largest value, it is nothing but 0. So cos 0 is 1, hence the answer is here 2. So for finite number, this is the formula. For infinite number of values, answer is 2. Understand students? One of the standard result, this one. So directly you can substitute this type of answer, right? And let us take here now the third one, that is cos theta into cos 2 theta into cos 2 square theta, etc., 2 to the power of n minus 1 theta. Understand students? Now here first one is 2 power 0 into theta. This is 2 power 1 into theta, 2 square theta, etc., 2 to the power of n minus 1 into theta. Now whenever it is a continuous product, understand? So no term must miss in the middle. So it should be consecutive, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, etc., 2 power n minus 1. Now students, altogether how many terms you are having on the left hand side? They are n in number, started with 0, 1, 2, etc., ended with n minus 1, and therefore here total number of terms on left hand side is nothing but n. Then your answer is nothing but exactly wherever you are ending, that is you ended here with 2 power n minus 1, now it is nothing but the continuation, that is sin 2 power n theta divided by 2 power n sin theta. A very important standard result students, again I told you, and these formulae whatever we are learning, these are not confined to our trigonometry chapter. These will be useful in our coming other chapters also, not only in calculus, even many other chapters also these formulae are applicable. That is why this result especially it is very important. They might have asked this problem in calculus, what is integral of cos theta into cos 2 theta into etc., cos to the power of cos 2 power n minus 1 theta, and into they might have asked here sin theta d theta. Okay students, like this they may ask this kind of results, then immediately we can make use of this concept. And not only in integration, they might have asked even in differentiation the total value. Understand? Then these many product to differentiate, it will take lot of time, then better we use just this answer, so that the differentiation process will be very easy. Okay, so this formula you have to remember, no other alternative, right? So how to do this value? Okay students, let us solve how to do this one. Let us take here LHS, and LHS also I am not taking all the n terms, I am taking only first 3 or 4 terms, so that let us generalize the result like our first problem. Okay, So let us take here cos theta and into cos 2 theta and into cos 2 square theta and into cos 2 cube theta. Okay students, I am taking here up to 2 cube. Then what would be our answer? I ended with what here? 3, right? Therefore, what should be our answer here? Sin 2 to the power of 4 theta divided by 2 power 4 sin theta. You should get in that way, right? And therefore, now we have to get that answer. Now let us see how you can get that kind of value. Students, observe here, total problem is in terms of cos, whereas answer is in terms of sin here. That means you are expecting a sine formula, right? And to write a sine formula, you know, moreover in the denominator also they use here sin theta. Okay, sin theta means among all these angles theta, 2 square theta, etc. the least angle is what students here? It is theta, right? And therefore you just multiply, divide by sin theta, that too here with the least angle. So least angle I am starting. Why we are going to start with the least angle? Just after 1 or 2 steps you can easily notice. Now here I am multiplying, dividing by 2 sin theta. Now this one is here how much? 2 sin theta and into cos theta and cos 2 theta, etc. You got cos 2 cube theta, right students? So up to here you got, okay. And now students, observe what is this formula actually? 2 sin theta cos theta, you know it is sin 2 theta. Therefore this term will remain as it is, 1 divided by 2 sin theta as it is I am putting, and now this is 2 sin theta cos theta. Let us write it as how much? Sin 2 theta. And now here this is the leftover, that is cos 2 theta, and next term is cos 2 square theta. The last term is nothing but cos 2 cube theta. Okay, till here we got. And now here again observe, this is nothing but how much? Same angle here. It is of the form sin A cos A. What is formula for sin A cos A? It is nothing but half sin 2A. No need of multiplying, dividing, one more step, etc. So let us use the formula as here. Sin A cos A is nothing but how much students? It is nothing but half sin 2A. So now if you can remember this one, every time you can make use of this half, no need of again multiplying, dividing. Now this is 1 by 2 sin theta, and now here you got it is half sin 2 into, because this is your A, okay. So this is your A, and now you got sin A cos A, okay. Here you got sin A cos A. Therefore you got now half sin 2A, 2 into 2 theta, right? And this one existing value is cos 2 square theta, cos 2 cube theta. Okay students, got till here? And now observe again these two values, okay. Observe again these two students, what is happening? Sin 2 square theta into cos 2 square theta, okay. Again the same formula, that is half sin 2A. That means here one more half is coming. So 1 by 2 sin theta and into this is 1 by 2. Now from this I am writing 1 by 2 times, okay. It is sin 2 into, understand, 2 into 2 square theta you got, and this one is cos 2 cube theta. Okay students. So here in this way with you are proceeding one and only with one and only one formula, and that is nothing but sin A cos A is half sin 2A. And now again you are making use of the same formula. This is the angle A here, right, and this is the angle A here. Here this is your angle A, 2 square theta, 2 square theta, and now here the angle is what students? 2 cube theta, 2 cube theta. So sin A cos A. Again if I write now altogether you got 1 divided by 2 sin theta, this is 1 by 2, again 1 by 2, now one more 1 by 2 you got. Finally you got how much students? 2 to the power of 4 theta, okay, because 2 into 2 cube theta, 2A, 2a means 2 into 2 cube theta, that is nothing but sine 2 to the power of 4 theta. Now no more cos terms left here further, that is why we have to stop the procedure here itself. So finally students, how much you got? The numerator you got sine 2 to the power of 4 theta, right? Whereas denominator 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 2 to the power of 4 sine theta. Understand? And don't use our unnecessary knowledge, that is 2 power 4 get cancelled, sine theta, don't use such type of silly values. Okay. Now this is sine of 2 power 4 theta, so you cannot take here any of the value to the front. That is why students, this is the answer you got just by taking here how many terms, number of terms is 4. So you got the answer as, and ended with what here? 2 cube. And now you got sine 2 power 4 theta divided by 2 power 4 into sine theta. Now the same thing, if you generalize, you can get this kind of answer. So one of the standard problems students, a very important result one has to remember, no doubt in that one. So now let us observe students the other result. What is the other result here? Theta, 2 square theta, 2 to the power of n minus 1 theta. Immediately you got 2 power n theta. Whatever theta you have taken here, it is least among all values. Understand? Now this is submultiple. Here these are multiple, whereas here these are submultiple. Alpha by 2 square, etc. alpha by 2 to the power of n minus 1. Now among all these values students, what is our least one? That is alpha divided by 2 power n minus 1. This problem you have started by taking half sine theta multiplication division. Okay, that is theta is the least one, thereby immediately formula they will come, that is sine 2 theta cos 2 theta, again sine 4 theta cos 4 theta, etc. you can obtain till the end. Now if you start like this, half sine alpha multiply divide, then you will get 2 sine alpha cos alpha, that will be sine 2 alpha. Sine 2 alpha into cos alpha by 2, you cannot write any of the formula. That is the reason you have to start this problem completely reversing the order. Understand? If you reverse complete order, again it is nothing but the above result itself. So what is the least angle students here? Alpha divided by 2 power n minus 1. So this is the least angle, same value, whatever you are having here, instead of theta here, what is the value you got? Alpha by 2 to the power of n minus 1. That is the value you got. So instead of theta students here, alpha by 2 power n minus 1. That is why your answer same thing, sine 2 power n theta by 2 power n sine theta, where theta is nothing but alpha by 2 to the power of n minus 1. So if you remember this formula, automatically you can write this answer. Okay students. Now let us observe here one example, how they may ask here these kind of problems. Okay. Now suppose the result is given as here cos pi by 7, cos 2 pi by 7 and into cos 4 pi by 7. Okay. So cos 2 pi by 7, first result I am writing cos pi by 7 and into cos 2 pi by 7 and into cos, this is 2 square pi by 7. Okay students. So this is our given problem. Now what about this value? First observation, many times we have done complementary angles or supplementary angles, if not again 60 plus 60 minus or 120 plus 120 minus, etc. Again if not, you have to go for any other kind of submultiple and submultiple formulae. Now students, this is cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta you got, right? Now you can make use of simply this formula, again no need of starting the procedure, that is multiply divide by the least angle is here pi by 7. So 1 by 2 sine pi by 7, etc. no need, just observe here the standard result, compare whether all suitable conditions exist, then you can proceed. So what is our next result? Answer is nothing but how much, students, here? It is equal to sine 2 to the power of n. So 2 to the power of n means what is the continuation here? 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square. So this is 2 cube, right? And pi by 7 and divided by, this is our theta, okay? And now whole divided by 2 cube sine pi by 7. Understand? So the theta in this problem is nothing but pi by 7. Therefore you got sine ended with 2 square, continuation 2 cube, this is theta pi by 7, same 2 cube sine pi by 7. Now this is equal to sine 8 pi by 7 and divided by denominator is 8 times sine pi by 7. But the options may not be like this. Moreover, this is again one of the standard results. At the same time, options may not be in this way. They simplify. So how they have got the simplification? The simplification you observe, again you have to make use of now allied angle concept. Students, what is allied angle concept? How you can make use here? Pi by 7 is there, 8 by 7 is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 7. Therefore, if I write this value as sine of pi plus pi by 7 divided by denominator, how much here? 8 times sine pi by 7. So you should have that immediate vision, that is it is pi by 7. So how I can write 8 pi by 7 in terms of this? So whenever you got more than, that means acute angles, always our intention is to try to write in terms of acute angle. So that we want to write this 8 pi by 7 in terms of this. Now students, observe here sine of 180 plus theta. What is sine 180 plus theta? Minus sine theta, because it belongs to third quadrant. Therefore, it is equal to now finally minus sine pi by 7 divided by 8 times sine pi by 7. Therefore, these two terms get cancelled. Now, what is your answer? Minus 1 by 8. Therefore, for this value cos pi by 7, cos 2 pi by 7, cos 2 square pi by 7, the answer you got how much here? It is minus 1 by 8. Got it? Now, this is the result you got, that is cos pi by 7, cos 2 pi by 7 and into how much? Cos 4 pi by 7. Understand? So this is one of the formula you can treat. Okay. So this is the value, and if not also just immediately recollect this formula, thereby you can write within 1 or 2 steps. Okay. So after this, students, have a glance here on this one very keenly, and now this is 1 into pi by 7, 2 into pi by 7, and now I want to write this is 3 pi by 7. Is it possible or not? Again we have to go for here the allied angle concept. Now this is 4 pi by 7 can also be written as pi minus how much? 3 pi by 7. So if you take LCM here as 7, then 7 pi minus 3 pi, what is the value? 4 pi. Okay. Therefore 4 pi by 7 can be written as pi minus how much? 3 pi by 7. Now if you take cosine function both the sides, cos 4 pi by 7 is cos pi minus 3 pi by 7. Then what is the value here? It is minus cos 3 pi by 7. Why? What is the reason here? Second quadrant 180 minus. But students, every time don't try to write like this all these steps. Once it is a supplementary angle, immediately you have to change the sign and write the leftover angle from that 7 pi. Now 4 pi leftover how much here? 3 pi, and then extra you have to put minus symbol. So that calculation must be done in our mind, but don't please avoid all these kind of steps. Okay. Now in the beginning, so we are writing, otherwise better try to write direct step. This is cos pi by 7 and into cos 2 pi by 7, and now students, this is what here? Minus cos 3 pi by 7, equal to minus 1 by 8. Okay. Now this minus and minus get cancel. So you got the result as cos pi by 7, cos 2 pi by 7 and into cos 3 pi by 7 equal to how much you got? 1 by 8. Okay. 1 by 8. Earlier what is your answer? Minus 1 by 8 when it is in a pattern 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square. Now what is the pattern? 1, 2, 3. Understand? And what is denominator? An odd number. So you got exactly what is the answer here? 1 by 8. Like this students, you can make use of this result many ways, one of the standard results. So in subsequently this is the submultiple angle formula. Okay. Now students, observe here this result just now we have proved. Then you may get one doubt, then why this result is only in terms of cos, why not it is in terms of sin. Okay. So why we have proved this result exclusively in cos. Suppose if I write the result as sin theta into sin 2 theta etc. Okay. Sin theta, sin 2 theta, sin 2 square theta etc. like this. Okay. Then can I get this kind of answer? That means now you may think that you have to you need here multiply divide by how much? It is cos theta, right? So 2 cos theta, then it will become 2 cos theta into sin theta, and now you will get how much here? Sin 2 theta, sin 2 square theta etc. Okay. So these are the terms you got. Now students, what is this result here? It is sin 2 theta. Then in previous one, once you got sin 2 theta, immediately cos 2 theta is there for us problem. Now whereas here sin 2 theta, you don't have cos 2 theta, but again you have here sin 2 theta. Then you will get sin square 2 theta. Now again you cannot get any combination of cosine function so as to obtain that kind of answer. That is the reason this model we used to do only in terms of cosine but not in sine function. Understand students? Now observe here the first result just now we have proved by taking some generalization, and now students observe the second one. So this result, what is the difference you are finding here to this result as well as to this one? The difference is, suppose this is theta, now here also you got same theta but in a form that is pi by 2n plus 1. And remember this 2n plus 1 is always an odd number. Okay. So this is 2n plus 1, when n is an integer then 2n plus 1 will become always an odd integer. Now all denominators are same, those are odd integers. Next one, here 1 and next here 2 to the power of 1 like this. Whereas here it is not 2 square but you got here the consecutive integers, that is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 etc. What is the last value? It's nothing but n. How you are able to decide it is exactly n? Now students observe these are 2n plus 1 values. In these 2n plus 1 values here, this is exactly 1, 2, 3 and wherever this n is there it should come here. Understand students? So in this way you have to observe, first observation is all denominator is nothing but an odd number, and next numerator not like this 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square etc. It is 1, 2, 3 etc. But the ending number is nothing but it is a fixed strategy, that is only n. Then what is the answer? That means how many numbers students here altogether? N terms are there, 1, 2, 3 etc. product of n terms. Then the answer is 1 by 2 to the power of n. Now if it is product of 3 terms, then your answer would be 1 by 2 cube. If the value is 5 terms, then 1 by 2 to the power of 5. Like that you can decide the answer, provided the LHS part must form here this kind of exact value. Understand? So this is the standard form. Then basing on these two formulae, they may ask you problems like this. Now let us observe students how you got exactly this value. These model problems actually we do in a phenomena that is known as C into S method. Okay, C into S method. Let us take here C equal to, that is First observe here, the least angle will take as here some alpha, okay. So what is your alpha, students, here? It is nothing but pi divided by 2n plus 1. So this is your alpha. First value always you take as alpha. That implies this is nothing but here 2n plus 1 into alpha is equal to how much it is? Pi, okay. So this is first here assumption we have taken. Now let's start the problem as C equal to, okay. Our C means representing cosine values. Now this is cos alpha, okay, because big terms are there. Instead of writing those big values, let us write as alpha. And next value is cos 2 alpha, okay, and next value cos 3 alpha, etc. It is nothing but cos the last value n alpha. Understand? Now however we have taken this one, in the same way let us take again here sine values. So what are here sine values, students? S equal to sine alpha. In the same way we are taking sine values, sine alpha, sine 2 alpha, sine 3 alpha, etc. It is nothing but here sine n alpha. Got it up to here, students? Now let us multiply, okay. So C into S, okay, C into S we are multiplying. Now whenever A, B, C and into it is given as E, F, G, okay, students, then if it is multiplication in any order you can use multiplication, that is I can write AE into BF and into CG, okay, or you can write it as ABC and EFG, or you can write GFCEBA. Any order you can do multiplication, so nothing will happen. Now here also we are doing the multiplication sin alpha into cos alpha. What is sin alpha into cos alpha? Half sin 2 alpha. Got it, students? I am again not multiply, divide, etc. Now again the multiplication you are doing in same angle, alpha alpha. Now 2 alpha 2 alpha. So this is half sin 2 into 2 alpha, that means it will become now 4 alpha, and next value half sin 2 into 3 alpha, that is 6 alpha. Understand, students, etc. You will get here, etc. This is half sin how much here? 2n alpha, okay. So like this here you got all values after multiplication. So once you got this multiplication, we have used a formula, sin A cos A is nothing but half sin 2A, and after this observe, students, how many half values you got in the product, and this is a product here, altogether n terms are there, therefore you got 1 by 2 into etc. n values, and hence it is nothing but 1 by 2 to the power of n, right. And now these values are sin 2 alpha, sin 4 alpha, sin 6 alpha, etc. You will get here the last value how much? Sin 2n alpha. Got it, students, here? Now you got the result in this way. Now if you observe C into S we have taken, whenever you have taken any extra value in any problem, at last the term must be vanished. So here S is there, it is our assumption, it is not given in the problem. This S is our assumption. So whatever our assumption, that we need to cancel finally. So how we can cancel here? Let us check here what are existing values and what are extra values you got from S value. See, students, sin 2 alpha here is there and here also there, right. So sin 2 alpha is existing value, nothing error, and sin 4 alpha, after this you have 4 alpha, so here also there, and sin 6 alpha also there. And students, observe here, from these values at some stage you will get extra terms, other than these you got extra terms, understand. 2n alpha not at all here. So what I have to do is 2n alpha convert in terms of one of these values. The preceding one all are even values. So the preceding is 2n minus 2 into alpha, that also we need to convert in terms of that. So how we can convert in terms of the existing sign values? Let us observe, we will take the help of this one. Okay. So how you can take that help here? 2n alpha is equal to, how much we can write? Understand? This is 2n alpha. Now students, observe what is 2n alpha here? Pi minus alpha. Therefore sin 2n alpha is equal to, how much it is? Sin pi minus alpha, and sin pi minus alpha, you know, it is nothing but sin alpha. Okay. That means the last term, students, you got how much? Sin alpha. And next let us observe the preceding value. What is the preceding value here? 2n minus 2, because observe here all are 2, 4, 6 etc. Okay. Therefore the preceding is 2n minus 2, then 2n minus 2 alpha, right, and this value you have to get. This value, students, you can write 2n alpha minus how much here? 2 alpha. That means here you got, this is 2 into n minus 1 alpha, and now you can obtain like this. And now here what is actually our value? Pi means 2n alpha plus alpha. So here we have to here multiply and here add and subtract, that is 2n alpha plus alpha. If I write, what will happen here? 2n alpha, this is plus alpha minus alpha, that means minus 3 alpha. Now this is nothing but, students, how much? Minus 2 alpha. What is the intention? I want to write like this. The intention is I want to write the value as pi. So here 2n alpha plus alpha is nothing but pi. Therefore this entire value, let us write now how much, students? Pi. So you got pi minus how much? 3 alpha. Now you take sine function, then it will become how much? Sine 3 alpha. So you got from the reversal order, students, observe sine alpha and next sine 3 alpha. So whatever odd coefficients they are missing, they are coming in other way from the end. So sine alpha, sine 3 alpha, sine 5 alpha etc. they cover by every value just by making use of this result. Okay. So 2n alpha can be written as here pi minus alpha, because 2n alpha plus alpha is pi, and we send alpha value the other side, and we require sine function. So sine 2n alpha is sine pi minus alpha, that is sine alpha. So this is replaced by sine alpha, and immediately the preceding term is replaced by in the same way sine 3 alpha etc. So if you write in that way, students, finally what is the result you can obtain? C into S equal to 1 by 2 to the power of n into again S itself. Okay. Now S and S get cancelled. So finally what is C value? 1 by 2 power n. So that is our answer. So while doing this procedure, students, you must take care of here denominator is here odd number and numerators are multiples of pi. Moreover, it is successive numbers, that means consecutive values 1, 2, 3 etc. and the last value must be here, it is exactly n. Then you can make use of this formula. Now have a glance on these two examples. Okay. Students, observe here these two examples and how you can make use of the above results to solve the problems. So how those are here? Observe carefully, students. The first result is nothing but cos pi by 11, cos 2 pi by 11, cos 3 pi by 11, that means all are here consecutive values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right. So they got in that way. Denominator is odd number, that means this problem completely reduced in terms of our standard form. And if you want to solve this problem, let us check whether the last term is suitable or not. Now 2n plus 1, n value is here 5, because the last term 2n plus 1 is nothing but how much, student? 2 into 5 plus 1, and that is nothing but here you got it is equal to 11, and therefore exactly this is our standard result. Therefore students, what is the answer? It's nothing but altogether how many terms are here? 5 terms are there. Therefore this answer is obviously 1 by, without any doubt you can write 2 to the power of 5, that's it, over. Understand? No need of solving the entire. But what is the advantage? You know about the formula. If you don't know the formula, again you have to solve. However, just now we did the long procedure, okay? To avoid that, better remember these kind of values. And next problem, students, observe here. This is cos 2 pi by some value given. Pi is there, no doubt, just like here pi is there. And next value 2 square pi, okay? That means 4 pi. So after 2 pi, immediately you got how much here? 4 pi. Of course you may think, okay, this is 1 into 2 pi, then this may be here 2 into 2 pi, okay, up to 2 terms, let us accept that result. And next what happened here? 2 cube. 2 cube means what is the value? 8. So you got here 1 into 2 pi, 2 into 2 pi, then we expect for this result 3 into. But here it is not actually 3 into. You got how much? 2 cube. That means the second result will come under which standard form here? The first standard form. Got it? So now this is cos theta, cos, because here total 2 I am taking, don't take here from here onwards. Let us take the entire value as theta, okay. So this is cos theta, cos 2 into theta, cos 2 square into theta, etc. This is the value. So let us simplify by making use of the first one. So what we are taking, students? It is theta, I am taking as how much here? 2 pi divided by how much? 2 to the power of 64 minus 1, right? This is our theta. Now the problem is cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta. Now ended with where? That is very, very important. What is your last term here? 2 power 64, right? But what we have taken? 2 pi, along with 1 2 we have taken. Therefore you have to take 2 to the power of 63 into 2 pi by that result. Understand? That's why this is cos 2 to the power of 63 into how much, students? Theta. Got it? Now let us make use of this result. So what is the formula here? It is equal to sin 2 to the power of n, that means the continuation. So 2 to the power of 64 theta divided by denominator is 2 power 64 into how much? Sin theta. Understand, students? Now again, what is your theta, students? So this is the value, right? And now I have to again simplify, because our options in a nice way they gave 16 power 16, 1 by 8 power 8, 1 by, that means it is completely independent of theta. That means we need to eliminate this theta value. Now again you observe, students, just if I cross multiply, this is nothing but 2 to the power of 64 into theta and minus theta is 2 pi, okay. Now what I want to do is 2 power 64 into theta, I will write as simply 2 pi plus how much? Theta, okay. So you have to make an observation like this, so that the problem will be very simple. And therefore this is nothing but sin 2 pi plus theta whole divided by 2 to the power of 64 into sin theta. Understand, students? So this is the first observation, and then we applied the formula, and therefore again answer is independent of theta. So what we have done is we replaced this value by just cross multiplying 2 power 64 into theta minus 1 into theta, that is 2 pi. Then minus theta went that side, therefore it became 2 pi plus theta. That value we substituted for 2 power 64 theta. Now students, again allied angle, it is sin of 2 pi plus theta. What is the result? First quadrant, and therefore these two get cancelled. Now 1 by 2 power 64, immediately just don't hear afraid of no answer is matching like that. a bit simplification. This is nothing but 2 to the power of 4 whole to the power of how much? 16. Hence it is 1 by 16 to the power of how much? 16. Okay. So this is the importance of these formulae, students. So just here after watching this one, just again go through practice, and thereby you can have complete confidence on all these results. Tomorrow again will come with some more cosine results. Okay.